It's time, everybody. Welcome to the Undisputed Combo Podcast with your host here today, Shadowhaunt Joker, that dude Colby, and Unfound Prodigy.
What's up, guys?
How is everyone here?
I'm ecstatic like my hair.
Like I said a second ago, the spectrum between y'all is just it's like the opposite ends of the wall.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Dressed up, fully done hair, wool socks, and t-shirt.
Well, jersey. Yeah. But hey, I did dress up in one variation. Red and black tie.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Gotta look professional now.
Of course.
All right.
How about you, Kobe? How you doing?
Dude, I got off work at 10 p.m. We're supposed to close at 9:30. Hence why the polo.
The pain.
What, no Marco?
Nah. Marco clocked out early.
Darn you, Marco.
It is very nice to be back here again. It has been a long time. Mostly because of school that I couldn't do the past podcasts. I'm still in school, but it's not finals, so it's like, getting better. And I know I told you guys I got a new PC. I'm still on my laptop right now. I gotta get a webcam, but soon I'll be in higher crisp quality. Oh yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Definitely not. But yeah, it's definitely nice to be back. Happy New Year's to everybody, and let's start a podcast with some shout outs. Joker, do you have any?
Tracy Cakes, Bumblebee, and to my little nephews, nieces. Hey everybody. Sorry about the hair, but I'm just way too ecstatic with these wool socks. Easy Mahe once per turn. And Duelian. Keep it up on those tournaments. Anyone else?
I just want to say, shout out to all the regulars that listen to us, Skeeter, Casual, Side Decking, everybody else. Thanks for listening. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, everyone. I want to shout out El Toro Forte. Unfortunately, he couldn't come on today. He's feeling a little under the weather. Shout out to those who are waiting for us and those who are still watching. We really appreciate it. And personally, shout out to Skeeter for his giving us support. Rarest Black Market. He goes through name changes a few times, so I'm always like, how do I say this now? A seller that I always go to at some time. And again, Easy Mahe. Thank you guys for all supporting our channel. Of course. So let's go ahead and just get started. Let's dive on in because it's only 11:06 p.m.
Oh Lord.
Actually, oh wait. Oh no, you guys are on my.
Yeah, we're on the same
time zone.
We're on the same.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure. I was thinking like, oh wait, these guys might not. That Toro's the one who's on. I think he's earlier. Yeah, about like 3 hours. 3 or so hours. Comment down below what time zone you guys are in. Let's see what time everyone's seen this.
Don't forget all around the world, people are watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna get a comment saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching this at 4:56 p.m." and I'm like, "Okay." I mean, we've all been woken up way too early, but anyways, let's get started in with what we were going to talk about. Joker, you said you wanted to bring up something.
Yeah, it's come to my attention that there's some inconsistencies when it comes to both buyers and sellers. And because of a certain Fusion Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm finally going to break down a little bit with a couple of rants. First, we're going to start with a certain type of buyer. I've had to deal with this earlier, and it goes a little something like this. Yeah, go ahead, get your popcorn, get you something to eat, get your Scooby-Doo's on. We're going to get into this. People that are buying
some Chinese chicken and rice. Let's go.
It has come to my attention that as soon as you buy, you're sitting here and you're trying to message us, is it sent yet? No, you just bought the card. Is it sent yet? No, you just bought the card. Okay, I just sent it. Why hasn't it gotten here? It just went in the mail. Quit rushing me. I can't control the 12 to 15-day thing. Now, if it's been 3 weeks, yes, I will figure it out. But seriously, don't do that.
Unless you have paid for like priority shipping and all this
Yes.
2-day sending stuff, you can't complain. I did so when I sent cards to Joker and Unfound, and even then, for whatever reason, Joker's is taking a extra 2 days to get there, which I've already warned him about. And he's already got the tracking for it. Unfound, you said you got yours,
Yeah, I
right?
got mine pretty quick. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I have
3 days, right?
no. Like I said, I don't know
Within a
why.
day.
I don't know why yours is getting sent out later, Joker, and I apologize.
It's cool. It's our like
When
different way that they distribute it. It's just that.
when I when I went in and I told them like, oh yeah, this is where I want it sent to. Obviously, I'm not going to say exactly where. I said, oh yeah, it goes to area A. They said, huh, well, this zip code isn't in area A. This is within area B. And I'm sitting like what the fuck are you on about? So they ended up finally putting it in for area A, and I don't know, they gave me a hassle.
Hey,
Granted, I never told you, it's
so,
just they've always given me that hassle. I just get it resolved in the end. But
Also,
yes,
yeah. Also, here's something that was confusing me about one of the other buyers. People, if you want to buy from me or other sellers, TCG player, that way you have a little bit of safety net. PayPal. You can also buy Venmo, Cash App. Do not try to send me a MoneyGram. No. Let me just explain something here. Sending it by MoneyGram is a lot more issues than I really want to get into. And I've actually had someone try to buy something through MoneyGram. And not only did it take an extra day or two, they left it in the wrong name. So I'm sitting here going, you're supposed to use my actual name. Oh no, I used it. They don't know that I'm this person. You can't cash it. Now you have to redo the whole thing. Stuff like that does not work. Also, be a little bit nice to us sellers because we're trying as best we can. Sometimes cards do get lost and we try to replace them. We get that. But hassling us and we're trying our best, that really doesn't look good. It does hurt us after a while. It makes us literally feel like, hey, this is how it's going to be with this person I don't want to do business with. But now we're going to go to the issue of a seller. I won't name them. Not going to do that. But a seller scammed somebody out of a Starlight. Yes, this actually happened. Person posted that they were selling a Starlight. Mailed them a ultra rare from, the Charmers.
yeah.
Mailed them 2 copies of that Charmer, claiming it was a Starlight.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, $350 for the
The two
Starlight.
altars.
Yeah, and
that's absurd.
What was
the
the
guy had
excuse?
the guy had proof that this was like messed up and whatnot. Because first of all, opened it on cam, just had the video and everything, just opened it. Cards came out, 2 ultra rares. One was dented. It's like, man, he paid all that money for that. I'm sure he's gonna get the money back. I'm
You
sure he's gonna
better.
fight hard. Yeah, I'm like, you better get that money back. That is not fair to you. Scamming people like that and then trying to blame it on, well, your product got lost in the mail. You probably got the wrong package because you and someone else bought this stuff, or at least you got these cards. You got 2 for the price of 1. No, don't do that. Don't ever
That is
scam someone
not
like
2 for
that.
the price of 1.
Exactly. You do not scam someone like that. Now I know I'm sitting here fumbling my words, making it a little bit, but these are the things that people are bringing to my attention on a daily basis, and I'm like, all right, I'll gladly point that out, and I'll gladly point that out on both sides. I'm more than just some Spike Lee hair look right now. I'm just like, seriously, what is going on? Y'all making my hair stand on end with this craziness. So, buyers, be easy with us. The holidays just came through. We're trying to get orders regulated back to normal. So, a little bit of the mail is going to either be delayed or some goes missing. If we can't replace it, we'll refund you. As far as it goes with sellers, come on, man. You know if you ain't got the card or not. Don't be scamming people like that. They lose faith in us. And it's like, it'll get to the point where you're going to be getting those low ratings. No one's going to want to buy because they can't trust you. And where they're going to go? eBay. Or, dare I say, I'll just buy packs.
Right?
God.
Exactly my point.
Listen, if I paid the, what is it now, $400 for a Starlight Dragoon, I'm getting my Starlight Dragoon.
Oh, definitely. I better get it.
I better get it too. I'm just saying.
How much is a Dragoon? Oh wow, I almost got it.
What is it? It's like 700 now?
398, but market is saying it's 419.
So basically, it's a 420 smoke brick. Anyways.
A brick. Do you know how many Do you know how Albaz turned that into a 1-card engine?
Ooh, again, it's Albaz.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's jump
Proceed.
in. Albaz is now officially probably the best deck in the entire format, and that's not even a debate. I like how there are basically 9. Once Brain Infusion comes into the TCG, there are 9 ways to search this out. You have the Jester. I forget the name of the spell off the top of my head, but it searches Jester. Then you have Brain Infusion itself. And what you can do is send Fallen of Albaz with any of the light fusion monsters, not fusion monsters, light monsters that says it could be a substitute for any fusion monster. There's a goddess Third Eye, and I think it was Hex Doll something. Let me I'm getting the full name pulled up as I speak.
Hex Fusion?
Yep, the light Hexial Fusion. And what you would do is you make the Albion Dragon, which would then banish these 2, and then there you go, you have a Dragoon now. Now, I know you guys are saying, like, oh, but you won't have the once per turn destruction off of it. What does it matter? Dragoon is just a solid monster on the field. That's a free Omni Negate off a discard, which is just for free. Yeah, there's probably better ways to do this. But I remember specifically watching deck plays and all that off a dueling book going off, and we were just doing every single time Brain Infusion. It was any light substitute monster. I'm saying substitute monster just as a quick way of saying it could be a substitute for any fusion monster, but the other one has to be exact. And they would just keep going off with just Brain Infusion, substitute Fallen, Dragoon. And people would stack on top of this Fusion Destiny for DPE at the very end. So now you have to deal with the Dragoon, DPE, Albion, and sometimes they would make one other fusion monster. I think it's it's not. I don't know the exact name TCG, but in OCG it was called the Master Dragon.
It's crazy when you think about it.
I forget the name of the monster. I think it was the Ice Jade fusion monster. Whatever that one was.
Was it the new one that just came out?
I think so. But the point is, it would end typically on either a DPE or Dragoon, mostly just Dragoon, but they could end on Dragoon, Albion, some other fusion monster, and DPE, just like that. Now, granted, I can't say too much because then I saw Sword Soul plays against it, and I mean, don't get me wrong, Albaz crushed it at the very end. There's nothing you could do, but Sword Soul definitely held its own with its level 10 synchro. Qing Yang or something like that. I am horrible at remembering names off of this. until I start playing the deck, I can't remember names. But in short, Albaz is probably now the best deck in the entire format. And this was just off a pure Albaz thing that I saw. I didn't see any mixtures, unless you want to count Despia as the mixture. But let's be honest, you're typically going to see an Albaz and Despia mixed together. You could most likely find a way to pair this with Shaddolls, because all Shaddolls are just dark monsters anyway. So we're now going to wait for the day that we see a mix of Shaddol and Despia. You're going to end on a Dragoon and Winda with any of the Albaz fusion monsters.
Well,
Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. That's going to be a no-no moment. That's not going to be a fun moment.
I mean, like every day, pretty much Albaz gets support every single day. Every single
Oh yeah.
post on Instagram, there's an Albaz card coming out.
Consider this as emergency broadcast for any Dragon Link players. Do not play Albaz. Do not play against Albaz. You will lose indefinitely. They can set Albaz, and then your entire field of dragons is just gone.
Jeez.
Yeah, didn't even
From a set card.
Yeah, because you can fusion zone using set monsters, so they could just set. They can set Fallen of Albaz, and let's say you're a Dragon Link player. You have I'll give you a size 4. Let's say you have 6 dragon monsters on the field, right? I will set my Fallen of Albaz, and I will fusion some without a polymerization, because you can do that with this fusion monster. And I'm going to use all of your dragon monsters as material.
My heart.
Have you ever wanted? How do you say you have Super Poly without saying you have Super Poly, but in your extra deck? Imagine having a free Super Poly in your extra deck. I guess specifically against dragons, but considering how popular Dragon Link still is, why? I don't get it. They didn't. They already have a 1-card Dragoon with less restriction.
Now it's Albaz's turn, guys. Everybody's gonna play Albaz, of course. It's gonna top every tournament in the world. The next player is gonna be screaming to ban it.
Next thing you know, we're gonna end back on the same format we had. Well, not same format, but similar format we had in 2019, where it's just gonna be the same 4 decks topping. Sword Soul, Albaz, Flunderies. I don't really think I don't think they'll really make it, but I'll give them some credit. And then
we need some more support for that to happen.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm pretty sure.
Don't get me wrong. They're still a really good deck, but God save you.
It's consistent.
Yeah, it's very consistent. God save you if you lose your 1 tribute monster. You now you can't special summon except wind. You can't kaiju me now. The wind kaiju in the main deck. I mean, it's gonna be a fun time. But yeah, no. Honestly, so far it's just those 2. I'm trying to think what will be another good 2 contenders. But let's be honest, back in even the 2019 format, it was mostly between 2 decks. The other 2 decks were kind of there.
You already said Soul Sword, right?
Yeah, Sword Soul, Albaz. I mean,
we'll put Flunderies just there for the moment.
Yeah, Flundery. The only 2 I can think of is Flunderies and Virtual World. If not Virtual World, then maybe Drytron. But those 2 are kind of like the weird. They're in that weird spot where they're kind of doing something, but they're kind of not doing something at the same time. It's kind of give and take. But who knows? That may change because of the new Brave deck that's coming out. And I know that can be splashed in a lot of decks. So we might see some Brave variants of decks that just start immediately popping off. But yeah, be prepared for Albaz, everyone. Don't play Dragon Link or against an Albaz deck, because you will lose very quickly.
When did Albaz start? Was it
It was
Rising Cat?
Fallen of Albaz.
Was
Literally started with just Fallen of Albaz, and
yeah.
it was a normal summon discard to fusion summon using monsters from either field of Kira. It was a monster that on normal summon discard super poly, but you can interrupt it, and that's all
Who
it
knew it
was.
would go this far? Who
Yeah, and
knew?
then Despia came out, and I even said at the start, Despia is going to be a problem, and then we saw what happened. Now we're seeing, and I know Fall of Albaz isn't technically Despia, but Despia has a lot of the fusion stuff. So,
Definitely.
oh no, I knew this was going to happen. I called it. Ay ay ay.
Let's just
And
wait for like this ban
and
list.
I love how we're getting all of this, and then we have the set like Grand Creators coming out.
Oh
And it's like,
yeah.
I'll give credit, Grand Creators, it's not terrible. It definitely wasn't like Blazing Vortex.
Lightning Overdrive.
Hey, Lightning Overdrive had my Link 1 added next year. I can't give credit. I can't hate. Hey, I really like turning Agnisters from a casual to a semi-competitive deck.
I mean, people were looking for that. Was it Dark Infant?
Yes, Dark Infinite Agnister.
Yeah.
People were really liking that one. But yeah, no. Yeah, we're something like those sets. It's better than those, but is it a Rise of the Duelist, a Dark Neostorm, or anything else like that? No.
Eternity Code, hell no.
Oh
I
no.
don't think so.
Is it a Destiny? Whew.
I didn't buy Burst of Destiny, but I might buy a
Dude,
box. It's pretty cheap now.
Yeah,
it is cheap
you
now,
might.
somehow. Despite the fact Sword Soul is still massively expensive.
Yeah.
And there was one other.
Well,
Oh, it was Flunderies. How did I forget? We were just talking about Flunderies, and I somehow forgot Flunderies was embarrassed.
but yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple of Grand Creator openings like on YouTube, and I'm not really feeling it. It's not. It's probably one of those that you just buy the singles from. I
Yeah.
think
I
the
definitely don't
Extra
blame you.
Sisters. Yeah, I think Extra Sisters might be like
Magicesters?
the. It's Magic Sisters now. I thought it was Extra Sisters. They changed it.
Oh. No, it's Echo Sisters. But I think
Yeah.
that is Grand Creators.
Yeah,
You know,
I think they're gonna do pretty good just because they're waifus, but it might be
that,
expensive just for that reason.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good time seeing that stuff come out. Like, the archetypes are definitely fun. But are they going to make an impact?
No, no, I don't think so.
If they do, it's because they're going to be somewhat splashable. But as standalones,
Oh, we got Extra Sisters, we got the Punks, we have Insector, and I
yeah,
think there's
I get
another.
support.
dude, we did not need a poll for that. We did not.
The Insectors.
Could be worse. We could be like the mutants. Oh.
Non-existent. You talking about?
Yeah.
Non-existent.
Yeah, no, it's not there. I could have swore I heard a rumor that they were getting support, but if they did, I completely forgot. I like how Red Eyes got support.
It's supposed to be Dimension Chaos, I think. We get one monster.
Oh yeah.
No, you guys are getting that spell card. No, actually, no. Forget
No,
it.
that was for
That's
mutants. War Rocks gets
yeah,
the spell.
Morlock. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I
you're
like
up
it.
and down. You're up and down excited for that one. There was something I said I was looking at. I'm trying to remember what it was now.
What for Grand Creators?
No, from the one
No,
set involving his
Chaos Dimension.
Warrock.
I mean Dimension Chaos.
Yeah,
I
the
think
one where
that's
the Warrock spell.
Yeah.
We literally talked about it. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It's the Ice Shade card, I think. The Ice Shade spell? I think people are talking
No,
about that one.
no, it was another. It was a specific. I think it was a monster, to be honest.
Red Eyes. The Red Eyes card. Red
No,
Eyes
I'm not.
Soul.
I'm not looking for the Red Eyes card.
Oh crud! What was that
Yeah.
monster then? Man,
Trying to think oh, it was the Scareclaws.
What was that one? I don't remember that
It was
one.
the monsters that said, so if I'll put it this way: Notice summon a Scareclaw. If I have two other Scareclaws in my hand, I can special summon in any position. I think it was defense that you're gonna want. Yeah, you're gonna put them in defense. Next to the one you just summoned, make a link 3. Link 3 revives a Scareclaw in defense. All monsters will be face up defense.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, and the link 3 is unaffected by monsters. Effects are activated while they're in defense.
That's pretty
Scareclaws,
good.
it's
Pretty
it's
card
the
design.
it's a niche
Good.
archetype. It's definitely. I don't think it's going to see meta play. I remember people were flipping their minds out because they thought that Tri Brigade was going to be using it. That's actually going to be in the top 4. Tri Brigade. Anyway.
okay, there we go.
Yep.
What? No Spriggans?
Yeah. Let me tell you why Scareclaw won't work in Tri Brigade really quickly. The link, and I had to explain this because it literally showed in the card text the first 2 lines. And I'm gonna see if Tor can put an image up of it. Do you see where it says must be link summoned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently no one in the comment section saw that. And for those who do not understand, the Tri Brigade monsters, they don't link summon. They special summon from the extra deck. That is not counting it as a link summon.
Ooh.
Yeah, and people were like, "Oh, this is gonna be crazy in Tri Brigade. Oh, Tri Brigade is now the best deck." No, sadly, trust me. If it counted as a link summon, we would see a lot of oh no situations. I cannot imagine Tri Brigade having a monster they can just out saying, "Oh yeah, all your stuff is in defense, and I have an unaffected monster in defense." Unaffected link 3.
Not bad.
It would have been insane. But I think I spoke a lot of Yugioh right now. Didn't you guys have another topic you want to bring up?
Well, as everybody knows, Digimon just had a ban list, and one of my cards actually got banned.
Ooh, tell
Yeah.
us more,
Oh
Joker.
yeah.
Tell us. What's going on here?
This right here, it's called Mega Digimon Fusion. Its main effect is, first of all, it costs 0. And the next time one of your Digimon digivolves from level 6 to level 7 this turn, reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 6. Seems legit. At the end turn, return the Digimon that digivolve with this effect to the bottom of the owner's deck. Trash all the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Now, let me explain something here. Because a lot of people are sitting here going, ha, it got banned. You're screwed. To someone like me, with my luck-based style, even if I had 4 of that in the deck, I rarely saw 1, and I could still win. Now, me taking that out of the deck, and purple has a whole lot of options. Red, everybody has a whole lot of options. So, to those that are complaining, it's like, yeah, but we have options. Now, some people will bring up the deck Jessmon. Jessmon's going to survive because there's a couple of sets coming down where it's getting some more support. Also, Savior Huckmon, I think, gets banned or hit to 1 of the two. Not really a worry because they have other things coming out to help it too. All it did was it helped unsuspend it and whatnot. Now, here's where the issue is with my card. See, basically, it set up plays where it could just OTK you that turn if you set it up right. Basically, drop out a level 7 for free, get its effects, swing with it, get its effects of the Digivolutions underneath. You basically use that card as an ender. But its downside is, okay, let's say someone hits the card and you can't use it. Oh no, my level 7 goes to the bottom of my deck and I lose all that. Now I got to start all over again. It's a gamble, but it's a gamble that normally pays off. See, it's stuff like that that can actually lead to you getting into that phase where we're like in Yu-Gi-Oh, where it can just be oh, I can do all this and just wipe it out. But so far, the game is balanced. For all the other players that play purple, we have Jack Raid. We have other cards we can use. Black, we don't really need it that much because we can stay as level 6s and just take over the field, D-Brigade. And as far as it goes with any other color, green has Digiburst. Blue tends to stay at level 6. That's like the Mystic Mind, so just clarifying that. And yellow mostly stays at level 6. That would be your Solomon Greats.
Yeah,
And I'm
there
just
it
saying,
is.
yeah, it's basically your Solomon Greats. Basically, if blue says, as long as this is on the field, you can't attack and you can't defend as long as you have no Digivolutions underneath. It's like, okay, well, yellow goes, hey, that's a nice 10,000 attack power monster you got. It'd be a shame if I drop it down 12,000. Oh, what's that? You're down 0. You auto die, and your effects don't activate because you died by DP loss.
Well, okay, Sound Great is somewhat like that, but at the same time, Sound Great is more so like it's a setup. It's kind of like a setup. Turn 1, I'm gonna make it to where all your monsters in defense and their effects are negated. Like while they're in defense. By the way, anything summoned is put in defense. Then next turn, I'm just gonna drop an access code and hit you for 10,600 with
They
like
do that
4
too.
pops. There you go. Yep. There it is.
One of their monsters actually has the effect where it gains attack for each like variation of them on the field. Like certain yellows, as long as you have certain yellows on the field, it gains an additional 1,000 DP. So you can go from being just 12,000 DP to 15, 20,000 DP, and nothing really hurts you.
This is reminding me of like how Magic Gathering is with colors at the same time. So like people, don't wrong. Blue is probably the best color just because it's blue. Mix it with black or green and you're set. I play a mono white for modern, and with mono white, you typically want to go with either big swarms of like 1/1s, which typically isn't too well, but I mean, like if you swarm them enough, you'll do good. Or you do what I do. Spam life to the point where you can't die. That's how it goes. Yeah, if you summon a creature, I gain life. If you pass to my turn, I gain life. If you attack me, I gain life. If I defend, I gain life. If I attack, I gain life. If I draw, I gain life. If a creature dies, I gain life. If I tap, aka use an ability of one of my artifacts, I gain life. If I summon a creature, I get another creature token, then I gain life. Then
that's not a game anymore. That's not a game.
If I end my turn, I get to summon 3 creature tokens,
and
which gets me, and then I gain life. If I have my commander, I almost called it commander. If I have my planeswalker out, I can use her plus ability, which literally gives her more counters to summon more tokens. Then I gain life.
A Nickelback.
I can't.
Then, just because Magic is a fair and balanced game, it's not. If I have 40 or more life during my upkeep, I win the game.
That's crazy.
Keep in mind, we start with 20, so I'm already halfway there. And you're probably thinking like, oh, but it's going to be hard to get to 40 for you, right? I typically end games with 300 plus.
I know.
If I say anything about spamming life gain, oh boy. And I think my favorite part is that I don't need time to gain life. All my stuff is 1-drops, and it's so much to the point that I said if I summon a creature, I gain life, right? What if I said if you summon a creature, I gain life? Then not only that, but because I really don't like you attacking me, red. If you summon a creature, not only do I gain life off of it, but it enters tapped. So you know that haste creature. You know that haste creature you were going to use to like hit me for 3 or 4 off of turn 2. No.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. It shuts red down like it doesn't take much. It's just so funny because I remember one time I was playing Magic the Gathering, like the game online, and came out. This is a 1-drop, so I can play 1 land, tap it, immediately have it on the field. Doesn't take much. Immediately just left the game. I'm like, why did he leave the game? Joined in. It was a red haste player. He had 2 mountains, and all of his creatures were like either 1 or 2 drops with like 2 or 3 attack, but they would die at the end of the turn. The whole point of like red haste is just hit in for game as quick as possible. You'll be dead by turn 4.
Mm.
And when I hear like you talking about the colors from Digimon and all these big numbers, I'm thinking of like Magic the Gathering, where it's like the opposite. It's just smaller numbers.
Yeah, basically.
I can reach big numbers. I one time the Johnny hit 262, 262.
Right now, the one thing that I'm laughing at though, and just in case anyone wants to know about me and Magic, I'm either Esper or Bant.
I'm trying to remember what color combination that was.
Which one? Bant or Esper?
Both. Esper, I think, was black.
Black.
With that wasn't white.
Blue. Black, white, blue.
Oh, really?
Yes. And Bant is green, red, white.
See, I never paid attention to the names other than Simic and Mono. It's because Simic is the best color variation. You know what that one is, right?
Trying to remember.
Blue-green.
Oh.
It's just blue-green.
I played a lot of Coalition Victory.
Oh, boy.
And Eldrazi, so that's why I'm like...
Ooh.
Oh, come on. I love making 12/12 tokens out of your lands and just going, they're colorless, by the way. Die!
You see, the beauty of this is that, you get a token. You made a token?
Mm-hmm.
Life. A lot of it. If you let me have, if my board just keeps building up, anytime I would gain 1 life, I actually gain 5.
Lord.
And it gets worse. So in Magic the Gathering, there's a thing called Soul Warden and Soul's Attendant. Both are 1-drops. Both are 1/1s. Now, Joker, you already know. With Magic the Gathering, you can only have 4 of one creature, right?
Right.
I can have 4 of both. And what's the difference between these 2 creatures? Soul Warden. When a creature enters the battlefield, gain 1 life. Soul's Attendant. When a creature enters the battlefield, you may gain 1 life.
Lord.
Tell me, what is the difference? I have a choice with Attendant. And that's it. So let's put this in perspective. If I summon 1 creature with all 8 of them out, and the other, I think it's 3 or 4 creatures I have that give me +1 life whenever I would gain life instead, aka turning my life gain to 5, I would gain 40 life. So remember that creature that I said I need 40 life during my next upkeep to win the game? Instantly there. But now, if I have my artifact on the field, I get a token on top of it, which means I would gain 80 life.
This is not fair for all the Magic players in the world. I just want to say, as somebody who does not play Magic, this is ridiculous.
Oh,
You're not playing your game.
Oh, you sweet, sweet summer child. There was worse. So I'm just gonna hit him with my favorite one on top of my hand. And I say hand, I know it's not the correct word, but there's a joke with it. So I'm gonna play a card that says if you draw a card, anytime you draw a card, you take 1 damage. Now I'm gonna play a card that says anytime you take damage, I gain life equal to that damage. That's pretty good. Then anytime I gain life, you take damage equal to the amount of life I gained. I pass turn to you.
What?
I pass turn to you. You draw a card. You take 1 damage. I gain 1 life. I gain 1 life. You take 1 damage. You took 1 damage. I gained 1 life. Then you gain life, so you take 1 damage.
What kind of deck? What's going on here?
Oh, you could just do that in mono black. Any mono black player can do that.
Literally.
But I think my second favorite is the mono white version. Angel's Visitation, a 2-drop angel card, and I forgot its name, an Altar of Secretia, I think. Essentially, I think Joker already knows what I'm going at. You already know. I make a token. It turns to a 4/4 angel due to Angel Visitation. The altar will then sacrifice Angel. It has power 4. You mill the top 4 cards of your deck. Then that 2-drop angel card I know, it makes a token off an angel's death. But then that token turns to an angel. Then I sacrifice that angel. You mill the top 4 of your deck. An angel died, so I make a token. That turns into an angel. And repeat.
Jeez.
Well,
think-
they kind of made a deck of mine from Magic into Digimon now.
I think every color has at least one way to just auto kill your opponent.
All of his balance.
Blue
All
might.
of his balance.
Does blue have one?
Yes, actually. They have one where as long as you can't as long as your opponent can't drop something out, they have to take 2 per turn. But
Take 2
if
damage per turn.
right, and then if you negate something, they take 1 per turn. So basically, if they can't play a permanent or land, take 2. But if they can play something, you played, I negate, and you take 1.
Well, no. I'm saying like auto kill. Like I literally don't need to do anything else.
No,
Like,
I think that card for them got hit. I think it was one of the Jace cards. I don't remember.
It wouldn't surprise me. It was a Jace. Let's be honest
Jace
now.
is just no.
Yeah.
No.
I Red. I'm pretty sure Red has it. The whole gimmick of Red is to murder as fast as you can.
Actually, they have a instant spell that's X. You pay X, and it deals double what X is to just auto kill.
Okay, so at turn 10, it's lethal.
Yeah.
Assuming that they're a max life.
If you're at max life with that card and you pay, let's say
10
you have
mana.
something they actually have a card that can spam instant like 5 mana, so you just do it that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is true.
So
if anyone plays Magic the Gathering, let me know. Does blue have a way to just auto kill? And when I mean auto kill, I mean like the example I gave with black, where if you draw 1, take 1, I gain 1, you take 1, I take 1, etc., etc. Or in White's case, where you sacrifice an angel, mill 4, I get a new angel. Then I sacrifice, you mill 4.
hey, Magic the Gathering players, remember Relentless Rats?
God,
we
I
have
hate
that
you.
version. Oh, we got that in Digimon. There's a card right now. You can have up to 50 of it. And here's what it does. When you attack with it, you drop out another of it. It can't attack, but you drop out another one of it. Okay, now let's say it's the next turn. Swing with one, drop out another. Swing with that one, drop out another. Oh, next turn, let's do it again.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Actually,
here's the beauty of it. Let's say you kill them. All right, I'm going to drop out the level 5, Digivolve into the level 6. Its effect, hey, I'm going to take as many level 5s as I can and put it underneath it. And for every soul I have underneath it, I get to do a security +1 attack. So let me just get like 8 of those in there, hit all your security, then swing with one of the other ones. Oh, you blocked that one? Drop out another one.
oh my god.
Damn.
All right.
Yes, Eosmon.
Oh, this podcast went on for a good while. Does anyone else want to leave any notes behind?
Oh wait, we have one last thing to drop.
Oh,
The cancellation of the YCS. And
I
yep.
forgot about that.
Yep.
How you
We're
guys
saving the
feeling
best for
about
last.
How you guys feeling about that? The cancellation, no in-person dueling, guys.
We're gonna have another instance where people are gonna cheat off of remote dueling.
I mean, it's bound to happen. I think they're
By
doing
the
better
way,
though with the cheating thing. But
guys, did you know that Zodiac Barrage can move zones?
it can.
No.
You guys don't get the joke. Oh, Oh well.
Uh,
Long story short, last time this happened, so imagine a Yugioh board, okay?
Hmm.
Somebody played Imperm in the middle column to negate a monster effect. Then the other player who had Imperm used on played Zodiac Barrage in the middle spell and trap zone. Now, then he said, "Oh, it's meant to be over here." Um, he's already activated and said, "I would like to now use the effect." He's already left his hand. He's already made choice that he wanted Barrage right there.
ooh, then he says, "Oh wait, I
Yeah,
made a mistake. I'm gonna move it."
he basically.
Well,
But then when a judge
Did
was
they
called, he
allow
lied.
that?
When the judge was called, he lied and he said it was actually in this zone, and my opponent is lying. But the opponent was recording. But now here's where it gets a little complicated. You're not meant to record your duels. So it was kind of like a hand in hand thing. It was a joke that, oh guys, look, it's a Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse plus Zodiac Barrage. You can move it to a different zone.
oh
Damn,
Lord.
That was the longest joke for a while. You guys don't remember that?
I did not remember, but that's messed up though.
Oh,
Let me. I'll. We're in the group chat. I'm gonna look for the clip and I'll send you guys. And I'll send you like the memes I found of it. It was so funny.
mm.
I'm pretty sure I can find it right now.
I'm just saying I can't wait for Master Duel to come out so I can actually play on there. And
Oh yes, same.
hopefully, I just want to play against one person in particular. I don't care. I just want them to play me when I play War Rocks, and then all of a sudden I negate something and they just rage quit out again. It's like I just played Ghost Spell. What? Why?
Well, people are gonna be rage quitting like any other simulator. Hopefully, they lose points for that, but it should be fun. Master Duel, but it's looking pretty good though. All the previews that's been coming out, it's looking real nice.
Yeah, you know what's even nicer? If it actually comes out by February.
I mean, that'd be nice. That'd be amazing. But let's see. It was supposed to be December. I remember they said December, but now I guess it's pushed back. Hey, let's see.
I
Um,
just, I don't know. I'm actually just wondering, will they? Now, hear me out. What if after the ban list happens, then they push it out? That way, they don't have to put like a patch update so that it's formatted to the ban list.
I
It's
mean, that
just
makes
already
sense
there.
too.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. And I swear, if someone literally spends all that money to hurry up and get the cards rather than play the game, I'm gonna look at them and be like,
I mean,
"You
there
lost your
are whales
damn
out
mind.
there.
Have
There's
you lost your
whales.
damn mind? You lost
There you
your
go.
damn mind."
In the group chat, I just sent it. Mr. Fuerte, when you're editing this, please put that image up.
Yeah, just put that image up.
It's great, but
Yeah, I guess let's see, eh? Let's see. Oh, yeah, for the YCS people, I know people are upset that it's not in person. I heard a lot of
mhm.
people already bought their tickets, but I think they got refunded. I think a lot of people. I think you get refunded
Hmm.
automatically.
I mean, I
But
would hope they get refunded.
Tickets, the hotel, the airplane, or whatever you were taking, all that's got to be refunded back. Me, I'm like, I had a choice. Either I was going to go to this tournament or I was going to go see my nephews and family and friends in Virginia. Now, at first, I'm like, man, I don't know. Did I make the right choice? Now I'm looking at this and going, yeah, after seeing that, I made the right choice because I would have been hot mad seeing that. But at the same time, are we really surprised? They just had a fighting game tournament like I think 2 months ago.
yeah,
And no, actually it was last month. They had a fighting game tournament with like 1,000 people, and they immediately messaged everybody and said, in case anybody went to that tournament, you might want to get checked for COVID because a lot of people got sick and went to it anyways, and they had COVID. And half the people that went had COVID. I'm sitting there like, did they not screen this person before he entered the building?
hey,
I, I mean, wow.
People want to get to play their games. You know what I mean? They don't care. But hey, that's probably why they cancel it. They don't want to be liable for anything. Eh.
I don't want to be liable either.
Mm-mm.
But I'm sorry that that happened to everybody. Maybe next time. I'm just praying that we can actually do like tournaments of that scale. But for right now, let's just try to do remote duels
Yeah.
and
Models.
no moving boards.
I mean, a lot of local shops are doing tournaments, but small tournaments like 50 or lower. So, I mean, I guess, if you have a local shop in your area, go there. Same experience somewhat if you don't like the remote build thing.
All right. Well, since we don't have El Toro Fuerte for this one, Kobe, why don't you start us, Mr. King of the Cyverses? Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram under TGC_YGO, and you can find me on Team Footdays channel.
Swallow it! And Unfound Prodigy, the ruler of
Everybody,
the evil twins, where can we find
hey,
you?
you can find me on Unfound Prodigy on Instagram and Prodigy_Unfound on Twitter. And of course, the Air Tour for this, the Undisputed Combo podcast. On what is it? Spotify, Anchor, all of that, guys. Check us out. Listen. Thanks for listening.
And you can find me at the nearest hair salon because this ain't gonna be lasting that long. Anyways, you can find me at Shadowhaunt Joker on YouTube. Kind of working on the Twitch thing when I get a new camera. And on Twitter. You ain't gonna find me on Facebook, forget it. And at Silver Eyed Poet on Instagram. And I'm still selling on TCG Player as Shadowhaunt Cardian. And that's all for tonight. May luck
Right.
always be on your side. Good night.
Good night, everyone.